is Dr. Rajni, Assistant Professor, Department of Materia, Medica, Faculty of Homeopathic Sciences, JAYOTI VIDYAPEETH, Jaipur. Today we are here to discuss about a remedy called Colocynthis. Now this remedy is predominantly active upon the sphere, that is mostly upon the pain where it acts. So other than that also we have the symptoms, but what covers it the most is the pain, that describes it as the best. Now this comes from a certain kind of elements and it has a peculiar characteristic which defines Colocynthis to the best. If that condition is present, no matter what particular other symptoms or the other diseases are present, this can be given and it can restore the patient to the health. So the first thing from where it starts is the mental disturbances, that is emotional disturbances. Now of what kind? That is due to any of the regions, it leads to the condition, that is either it could be due to grief of any kind, vexation, mortification, chagrin, or any kind of indignation, dejections. Now this kind of mental aberration leads to the disturbed emotions of that person, and that sets in the pain in the person. Now this condition could be due to any of the thing, due to the financial stress, due to the emotional disturbance with a friend or family member at home, due to the employee or the boss relationship of any kind. So now we see that all of these kind of mental aberrations or mental imbalance leads to the particular characteristics of pain in this remedy. So firstly we will talk about the mind of this person, as the basic in Colocynthis is mental symptoms, mental deviation due to any kind of anger, suppression of the anger, or sometimes it could be said as the mixture of suppression of anger including the hatred. Now certain times we are angry, right, irritable, that won't lead to the hatred to a person. Like the close analog to this remedy, Colocynthis in specific, is said to be brainia. Brainia is much more irritable, but it doesn't lead to the suppression of that anger and the feeling of hatred towards that person, towards that particular situation. Thereby, it differs from brainia at that particular point. Brainia is excessively irritable, but at the same point, it at least takes it out. It is expressive. But Colocynthis is not expressive. Certain times expressive at the least. Now, so also we say that the Staphylococcus aureus is at this point very much close to Colocynthis on the mental plane due to this certain symptom. Now brainia is, since it is very much irritable, so as I have said that it expresses, right? Whereas Colocynthis is somewhat non-expressive or very much less expressive. Now this in Staphylococcus aureus is completely not seen. Those are keeping it to themselves. Completely they suppress the anger. Now this is the basic difference. Alright. Also in Staphylococcus aureus we see that the symptoms or the set of symptoms are mostly seen in the teeth conditions. Decaying of the tooth, caries of the teeth, those are seen in the Staphylococcus aureus as the sphere. In brainia it could be seen anywhere, starting from the head to the joints to the muscle pain, anywhere. The reason varies. In Colocynthis, now the basic difference is that mostly it sets up as a pain. Now this pain could be anywhere. As I have said that it is from the indignation, that is the mixture of anger plus hatred towards that person, towards that certain situation. For example, we are angry when we do not get certain things done in our own way. that is anger, right? Now, certain times when you see that someone has harmed you, that time also you are angry, but then you are having that hatred towards that person. So in the first example, the first person was only angry, like I said, Rajni. Now in the second person, the person is actually having the hatred towards that situation, towards that one person, right? So that leads to the Colocynthis conditions. So this disturbed emotion due to any of the reasons leads to the physical complaint in Colocynthis. So first and foremost, which leads throughout in Colocynthis is pain. On any plane it could be seen, starting from the head to the stomach, or also to the uterine pains in female especially. Now, if those are male patients, you usually see that the colic sets in or headache sets in. These are the two spheres where you see in male patients as such, or it could be seen as the urinary complaints or stool complaints, that is the colic leading to the diarrhea or dysentery in that person. So now this pain, wherever it sets in or wherever it shows its complaint, either it could be in head, there also you see this aggravation from eating or drinking, even at the least. Even if they drink a sip of water or they eat even once, it aggravates the condition of the patient. Now, in abdominal pains, especially the colic which you are seeing, there you see this peculiar characteristic of Colocynthis, which is pain relieved by bending double. Now, what do you mean by bending double? Bending double means flexing yourself either towards the thighs or taking up your thighs towards the abdomen. So now if you are sitting, you will be sitting bent like this, or if at all the person is lying down, they could flex the thighs till the chest or to the abdominal area. Now this is how the patient will be seen, which relieves the pain. Now this won't be seen, this is the peculiarity of Colocynthis, but this you won't see in the headache situations. That is why I have said in headache conditions, anyways this will be applicable everywhere, this can be seen everywhere throughout, but if the person is having headache, now you won't be seeing this characteristic of Colocynthis in a headache person. So what you will be seeing? You will be seeing eating and drinking aggravations. Also you will be seeing aggravation from rest and amelioration from motion. This will be seen in other conditions, will be seen. Now this again leading to the urinary complaints. As I have said, that pain is the basic characteristic in Colocynthis personality. So now if at all this you are not seeing, that is the colic conditions or headache conditions. Also this colic, when I am talking with the uterine complaints in the person or the intestinal complaints in the person. So now if at all they are having, female is there and they are having dysmenorrhea, that colic, even if it is extremely severe, this could be given if at all this bending double condition is present, along with the hard pressure. This situation is present, that they are feeling better with the hard pressure. Now this in the person, how you are seeing, people you see when they are lying down, you see that they take a pillow to press upon the abdomen. Now this also is being seen as the pressure which they are compelled to put. Even if they are sitting, sometimes you'll see the person, if at all they do not find anything, they'll be taking a pillow and this put it in under the abdominal areas and they'll bend. That creates the pressure. Now that leads to the amelioration in this person. So these are the expressions of hard pressure along with the bending double. Now this pain, if you see in comparison, that you see is also seen in Chamomilla, Megphos, Veratrum. Why Veratrum? Because pain is there in Veratrum, but bending double situation is not present. Okay. In Megphos, all the rest of the things are present, but warmth amelioration is predominant. In Veratrum, bending double is present, but along with the cold and clammy, sweat is present. So that is characteristic. In Chamomilla, bending double is not present, whereas the irritability is to the most. Now this is the basic difference what you see in all of the other pain remedies when you see. Alright. Now on the urine plane when you see, there will be tenesmus. In the stool conditions again, if you see, there will be tenesmus along with the burning. So that leads, even if they are having diarrhea or dysentery, doesn't matter. Now there also they will be having that bending conditions, and stool relieves the pain conditions. So this is all about the characteristics of Colocynthis. Next class we will be reading something